something mean to do around the house, so can't complain too much.
With a wet rail. Where's Porter over here still?
Yeah, he came back the other day.
Ah, right, yeah. He was out, I mean, obviously he was out last time I was there, so he's been over.
Oh, yeah. Wednesday he came back, I think it was. Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Yeah, that's it. Well, I think he said his missus is flying over at the weekend or something. And then he's over there having some days with...
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marlybone. Calling at Rowley Regis, Birmingham Snow Hill, Birmingham Moor Street, Solihull, Stourbridge, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marylebone.
Yeah.
This works all day, it'll finish up back as my highest one, 16,500 off it.
Not fair play.
It was for ages, but then the 13 only took it.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's going back ahead.
Just time for 13 to come back.
I was hoping when they said yesterday that everything was caved, I thought, oh, that line's up here, I've got 50-50 chance that it's going to work, but of course it's gone back.
Oh, yeah.
It was due back to go.
Yeah, that's it. They swapped it around yesterday. It went south,
Yeah.
this came north, as always.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I suspected they would do, but that's right. I think it comes back in the PT.
Oh, right, okay.
I think 9 swaps was 13. Then 10 goes back and swaps with 10 swap 9 or something. Still knackered, so 9 sort of in the mix at the moment.
See what happens. It's just obviously when the timetable changes, the Saturdays are just
yeah.
So and I can't afford to come out in the week. So
Yeah, it's not.
well, I suppose after the diagrams change, they made that because it's that 5:45, is it? Off Moor Street. If I get there, if I drive down, make an early start, I'll be able to do that. Get me OAP rail card, so which will make it a bit hot.
Yeah, but because that one's not super off peak or something, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the full price, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're all right on the 5:45, but then you need to be on the 11:02 or whatever it is to get the next tree or whatever it's there.
Is there any sign of a Mark 5 set working, or?
I think there's a good chance, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's like we were saying, like if Crewe's online on.
Yeah, that's still that's still sort of the basic aim. I reckon you've got more chance of one working in the centre than not, let's put it that way. allocated and video 3 in the morning, whatever.
That place is like, yeah, at 3 o'clock you drive to the. And would you mind taking the grandchildren?
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a keenness to get them out and about anyway as well.
It's going to be six sets initially, is it?
It's 5. It's 5. It's 5 at the moment.
Right.
But I think more will come in the mix just to do the training and stuff. But I think it's going to be a course of 5 that translate 2, 5, 10, 12, 30. Yeah, and then 6 engines. But yeah, I think as the time goes on, they want to get more and more come available. They've got shuffling around on that kind of thing.
11 quick timetable, 57, 26.
Yeah.
Seems ages away, but.
Yeah, it'll soon fly around. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, when you look at this shit, you know, where's the time gone?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
I think it's the frequency of the trains means that it would mean a bit of the lights are going over.
Are you tours not affected by the weather?
Not as far as I know. No one said anything to me about it yet.
What is it?
So Jack's marooned in Congleton?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. that's
That's pretty right. Priority.
yeah. Well, that's my problem. I've pretty much self-bound myself towards these days, just because they're expensive. You see, those same brands and coffins they've been using for 20 odd years, whatever. They haven't got any better in those 20 years.
The next station is Rowley Regis. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
The coffins that they're
If you
doing
see
side
something
by
that
side,
doesn't look
yeah,
right,
quite good.
speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016.
Yeah.
See it, say it,
Very on West
sort
Coast,
it.
that's a lot of structural work, time, effort, money gone into doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
I'm saying.
Just if they do any more of them,
yeah, I might do it as a trial just to see. Yeah, because they're very averse to spending money. West
yeah,
Coast
that's
down.
it. And then when I saw it, I thought, not that it's a bad thing, but you just think that's very them to spend that sort of money doing that sort of thing. Normally it's a couple of quid and a roll.
Because presumably it's not just swapping the wind.
These are the.
Taking
They're
one
different
window out and
sizes.
putting another
No,
one.
they're different size windows. You'll have to cut the frames out and weld bits in.
The old part.
Yeah, not an easy job.
Nah, not at all. But that seems like that vintage set's quite nice. Nice with fresh air, but it's actually not an unpleasant break of stock anyway.
Is it just going straight up the West Coast at all? Or is it
I think so. Yeah, I've not really looked to be
loops
fair,
and
but
bobbins?
I hope not. But
Yeah, I guess if you've got 6 hours in black.
yeah, it's one of these ones. It's one of these ones. It's a 10:37 off New Street,
Oh,
whatever it is.
look out. So,
Back in at 11:30 or something like that. So it's socially timed as
yeah,
well.
that's all right.
It's just it's 130 quid, so it's still cheap if you think for that. But
It is.
that's why I don't do all that many.
Yeah, you have to. It must be pretty source, isn't it?
So like I say, it's sort of that's what this week is. This is about the only ones out at the moment. I don't really need much off, so I can sort of stuff a bit. There's going to be a 12 weekend this week.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall be arriving into Rowley Regis, our first station.
Like I say, it's just trying to prioritise it. That's what a big thing is this year, just trying to done all these sort of little targets where you're like, what can I do this year? When are you going to do it? So, in a way, I'm kind of looking forward to next year because there's no urgency to do it, is there?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I thought about TV.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you never know. I think it needs to be right.
No, yeah.
The older Mark 3 is what we had on the sleeper train. You know the ones with the actual
I'm
slam
very
doors?
surprised if
This is
they
what
do
these
these
were
for
at
that far.
But then we got refurbished about
A different
15 years ago. To have the slide.
So I'm surprised farmers transport TV away. You've got them to use it to make it work.
No, yeah.
That was all they needed. It was just something on TV.
Well, that's it. Train it sounded like that. They sort of made reliability and yeah, they still had their faults, but they were far better than they were. And it was just all this train crew availability was letting them down.
Yeah.
But they were nonsense diagrams, weren't they? Where you had like one set of crew Scarborough to York, then another set to Leeds, then another set to Sumter, then another set to
Yeah, they were very, very messy.
4 drivers, 4
Yeah.
guards on one train. I think that's just asking for it. It sounds like on these it's basically going to be you take one down, you take one back, and that's it.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah, that's it. They sort of, I think they tried, and they can do whatever. And then when they can't decide what route they're going to put them on.
Yeah.
One month they're going to Liverpool, the next they're going to Cleethorpes, the next they're going, and you think, just pick a route.
Yeah.
Train everyone
Make a
up, but
decision.
commit
That's
to
all
it.
you got to do. Yeah, it was a mess. I blame Jack first.
Yeah, it's a wise decision. No, I think operationally this is a lot easier railway to
Yeah,
run.
that's absolutely right.
And the other thing I think in TP's defence is it's not like I've had local walk trains before. I think you introduce local walk trains to someone that's it's an oldish thing. Whereas
You alright?
Hello, how are you?
I'm
Hello,
good.
mate. Right.
Long time no see. You've been
Yes.
hiding.
Yeah. Been stuck there for the last 20 minutes.
Some unit shambles or something.
Yeah, I was just talking to the guy in front, the guy on the unit in front of this conductor, and he reckons it's a wheels problem.
Alright.
He's sat there, I've been there since what? 3 minutes past 8,
Oh, right.
and he was there then, and he left about 27 past.
Yeah, so I saw it sat there for like 20 odd minutes. So.
People were getting off. The guard walked up the front, then walked back, then the driver walked down the back, then back up.
Like head scratching.
Yeah, I got the signal. Yeah, the signal.
Yeah.
I walked on the platform like so.
Haven't been to Snow Hill yet.
Well, yeah.
Another day
Go
after
if it-
West Mids.
If it was that bad, sure the deep passages here would have been open.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling. But then
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
common sense, and you know what I mean? You just don't know what's wrong with it. You'd hope it's not that bad that it's going to fail
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
between, wouldn't you? But
We were worried because we were staggering. We were thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah, and then you only need to stagger up Old Hill on a day like today and
Yeah.
it's a bit ruined, isn't it? But,
yeah, well, I got messaging Jack. He's scuppered because of all the trees down
Yeah,
there. He's there.
yeah.
Got the message. He said, that's strange. Because I could see from the waiting room, up the track, it had the green light for donkeys. And I spoke to the guy in the ticket office. He was just sat there with a pair of earphones on, his feet on the desk. I went, what's wrong with that, do you know? So we'll take your earphones now, you won't hear me.
Yeah.
He walked up to the desk. I said, what's wrong with that, do you know?
Yeah.
He went,
That's the orange.
so eventually he walked out and went down the platform. But then he never come back. So I walked, once I see him moved out the station, I went down the platform. Initially he rolled in and I just said, what's wrong with that, chair, mate? So I was sorting the wheels. Do you want this? And then I went for the balloon trains.
He's on the day then?
No, I want to go to Leamington.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone, calling at Birmingham Snow Hill, Birmingham Moor Street, Solihull, Dorridge, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marylebone.
It depends what the railway said. You know, it's like the slightest thing we job stopped.
Well, fingers crossed for me.
Because I didn't know if it could work long line.
yeah, I don't know actually.
I don't think you can hold until you can cross over, can you, before the
I don't
tunnel?
think so, no.
But you should be able to, I thought, maybe Cradle or Line.
You've got to want to though, haven't you?
Yeah.
These days.
And it depends who
Too
you're on
complicated
duty
single
to,
line working.
who passes us. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on, there you go.
It all goes into the too difficult pile, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
That's
does.
the problem.
Yeah. Better to just sit there.
Hang on. They said they all know it ends in a Y. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it ends in a Y, look at this.
We've only had that start.
It's just maybe.
I think
Proactive maybe.
about 7 or 8
No, you can't do things like that on the railway.
Unfortunately, I go back to the railway to 30 years ago.
Yeah, being
When-
proactive's
when-
banned now. It's
When the job ran, no matter what, you know.
You've got managers who are risk averse with everything, terrified to stick their heads above the parapet and take decisions and say,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what we're going to do.
the problem is there's so many managers now that just don't know. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you say things and they're like, oh, I'm sure you can do that. Well, actually you can because you know, the track layout allows you to move
Yeah.
with them. Oh, okay. I mean, bloody hell, know your railway.
Yeah.
For God's sake, I bet.
Yeah, your pool of experience railwaymen is constantly shrinking, isn't it? So,
I did the other week when I was at Stourbridge and I phoned up because of the sheet ad 10 and 15 being there, whatever, and it'd end up with 10 and 12 or something. So I phoned them up, so just to let you know, she's got 15, it's actually 12 up there. They're like, nah, that's a well limit. I went, I'm telling you, I went, well, I've got some news for you then, because I stood staring at it at the Stourbridge.
I'm almost sure I'm at Stourbridge.
So they phoned up Wembley, and Wembley gone, oh yeah, we sent it, whatever. And then they phoned back, oh yeah, Joe, cheers to that. You are right. I was like, well, I know I'm right, mate. Anyway, then the unit came in with the wrong number, so I phoned them again, and by the way, I've got it. And he went, oh, for God's sake, he goes, it's nice for people to tell me what's going on. You're the fleet controller, have control of your fleet. That is your job.
Yeah.
Don't just wait for someone to tell you that.
Check your job description.
Yeah.
I'm sure it says managing fleet somewhere in there.
Yeah, fleet controller, surely you go, no, that's going there, that's going there. You don't wait for them to pick up the phone and go, oh, we've sent this here, whatever. I thought, you know. But that's just the calibre of it all these days. It's all like that all the time.
The problem is it just doesn't relate to the railways, does it? It relates to everything.
Like, it's like these prisoners who got out. There seems to be hundreds of them who've been released by mistake.
Oh yeah.
So there's two things. Either it's people not following the process, or the process is shit. But you would have thought there'd be a robust process to make sure you are released.
And you'd like to think there'd be a fail-safe as well.
Yeah,
wouldn't there?
and a fail-safe on top of that. It's pretty important stuff. Yeah, I don't understand.
They make you look 3 ways into a computer these days, don't they? Surely you can have 3 things to back up. Are you sure you want to release this person?
Yeah.
And at some point along the way you can go, oh no, actually it's not him we want to release, we want to keep him in it.
Yeah. But we'll let him out.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's not the fact that you've released 1 or 3, it's not the fact that you've released X.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah. And how can that not have been fixed? I mean, one, get my head around that, mistakes always. But if you've released 100 over the course of a year by mistake, process shite. So why isn't something been done?
But then, while people following the process, there's other good
Well, and that's true as well.
There's so many different narratives that could
Not with the tree.
either way, so should you?
Just to roll, like a roll.
But then you look at the government and think, well, I must have known.
Yeah, that's it. The shit floats down from the top, doesn't it? Yeah. They're all incompetent about fucking clue what they're doing.
He's all over Facebook. I don't know how much he's true. Look at Facebook all there. Starmer's got 70 days. I was thinking, okay, great stuff. But then on the other side of the world, who's going to take over?
Yeah.
Because they're all fucking.
That's it.
But I'm not into politics, but the one thing I do know is Labour on the never have been a number one. So I'm not a Labour fan. However, you look at the other parties and you think, really?
If it's a politician, they ain't telling you the truth. It's as simple as that, whatever shade they are.
Someone always said to me, you're always going to have politicians like, because of mass media. And never a truer word spoken, you know, but it's just a different scales of lies, isn't it?
You know what's done.
You've got this crowd now who are berating the Conservatives, they're taking the lives of this and the other. Well, what about those things, right? You go to the boxes down the hill. He's a good as when he was questioning about it, he was, oh well, that's a security issue. Mum is the sunshine of the world. What about your security? Or get Sky. Get Sky. I'm sorry. Sky's not freezing. You're probably going to pay.
You'll probably get the subscription and then claim it back on the expense.
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
It's just a shame. But you could talk about it all day and all night. And
And it won't change.
No. Because these people are just living in glass greenhouses, aren't they? They're forever casting the stones out, but never mind. I'm trying to work out how to relate it to the weather.
It made me laugh that it had a name. It was Storm. To me, it just seemed like heavy rain with a bit of wind.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it qualifies as a storm.
Claude, is it Claudia?
Claudia, yeah.
before, it was windy and blustery where I lived. And there is no mention of wind. Rain, yes, no mention of wind. Where's this door?
Fish we need him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still, I'm surprised he's around today. Thought there'd be issues.
Oh, they had the day off yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah. I based about south of Bunbury on the water.
Oh,
It's always
plenty
about
flooding down
I
there,
was
won't
about to say, yeah. King
King
Sutton
Sutton
will be on,
Island.
yeah, that'll be on the sea, wouldn't it? But
Some of the Great Westerns are all smashed up as well. Exeter's flooded out.
Right.
They're around by Swindon and between there and Bristol will be.
a few things, clobbers and trees later on as well.
Years ago, like you probably know this, they used to clear all the vegetation away.
Yeah.
The trees would get nice and away from the tracks, away from the heating. It's not there, it's not cost effective. Well, it is actually because you can run trains.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Yeah, it saves you a fortune repairing the OLE every time something falls down on it, or all the delay minutes every time a tree comes down, or
they just see just all the reselling X amount of money over work.
it comes out a different budget, doesn't it? That's our favourite thing, and we won't do that because that, but we'll do that because that comes out a different budget, so that's cost effective to do, but that isn't.
That's when you have accountants running things,
Yeah.
things go wrong.
Yeah. They're great for shareholders, but they're no good for the people that have to use the service or work within that service. And depending on what service you use the word term work loosely.
You still doing your security guarding?
I am, yeah.
The next station is Birmingham Snow Hill. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Ah, right.
I'm still there. Hopefully I can retire there.
You're not
Job
many,
security
not many
is
years off being able to
guaranteed. And in my role, security, cleaning, building maintenance, they're always up to
Yeah.
tendering halls and as you all know, quick's way to cut jobs, or quick's way to cut costs, cut heads,
Yeah, exactly.
and then think like, X years down the line,
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, we're trying to transfers. We've got screen.
Health services is exactly the same. Cuts, which they're doing now, making more people.
Just really slow at
And then they'll gradually realise that we've had too many people redundant and start recruiting again. I've seen it must have been about 5 or 6 cycles of that now.
But then what they'll probably try and do is they'll probably try and redeploy them for unless the contracts.
Yeah, that does happen as well. But then they let people go, realising they need the expertise, and get them back as consultants, paying them double what they're paid for.
And this, it's not like people coming out of college now, pass rates and
Oh, which is behind the 24-minute lane.
So we've got people with the
train
expertise.
behind the lane train, behind
Probably
the
they
lane.
don't know physical, online, day-to-day really of the job.
Yeah.
And that's what, the knowledge, that's what you leave us. The sound of the railway, you've lost all that knowledge.
Oh, right, so we can't.
gentlemen, just like to apologise for the delay into Birmingham Snow Hill this morning. We are following late running trains. Once the signal changes to green, we'll be on our way into Birmingham Snow Hill. But once again, just like to apologise for any inconvenience caused to a journey this morning. Thank you for your patience at this time. This is due to late running trains in front of us. Thank you.
Following not one but two stopping services, so.
Yes. I've seen both of those. They passed me at Marlybone.
Oh yeah. That's the thing about the railway, isn't it? You know. Are you sad about the Lee's going, or are you not bothered? Would you prefer the Mark 5s or the 3s?
I'll prefer these.
I've not been on a 5 yet, so I don't know what they're like, but
Fives are alright, but
Yeah.
I think these are better.
fair enough.
Well, they're 50 years old, aren't they? So
Yeah, true.
Not
Yeah.
was at our best at that age.
Well, at least it's still working.
Yeah.
But, are they going to stay till what is it, March?
I think we're gradually phased out.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Right then.
Well, they've got to be gone by the end of March. haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 still down the circuit.
Yeah, 20
Oh, 20 was in the siding, yeah.
Yeah, so there's something on, I think, sort of 30 on Monday.
Are there some in Banbury as well? Or wherever it is?
Yeah.
Or is it Dorridge? I can't remember if it's Dorridge or Banbury that has a siding. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough, right.
The next station is Birmingham Snow Hill. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Where's that
If you
unit
see
going?
something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Oh yeah, it's still new. That's a Horsley 25 lane.
I'll give me some.
As long as I get time for my breakfast.
Well, I've got Tempe connection.
So yeah,
I'll go back to Brum. And I'll go back out. Or do it from Brum out to Leamington.
Do you get out on these much then?
I got the ideas where you do. I'm going to do weekends now.
Yeah, of
Friday.
course.
So I'll do 8 till 6. So I can't really do the last time anyway.
Like now.
I get the train all those days from Brum.
I can hear the turbo.
It's not as good as the tank grab a coffee and sandwich. Then go down to Gorgon, take another train. The trains, the buses, it's 2 buses from my house to Gorgon.
Right.
It's 7 o'clock school day.
yeah, I've got traffic's horrendous.
The buses are just full of fucking drivers. so many things to take into
A lot of
consideration.
variables.
Oh, 100%.
It depends what coffee you're ordering.
Yeah,
Take about 10 minutes or something
yeah.
these days.
Depends how good
The next
food's going.
station is
Yeah.
Birmingham Moor Street.
The main thing is
Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
job stuff.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016.
Train can't
See it, say it, sorted.
No train, no bus.
How will you survive without a cup of coffee, eh?
Well, I'll back up. I've got some water.
Yeah.
I've got some not to use. I'm starting to drink a lot more water nowadays. To be fair. That's right. In between the coffee.
I don't mind drinking water in the summer, but during the winter I'll just find it a struggle. I want to have a hot drink. So,
On the train. It does make me have a tasting of the lukewarm. It's not a problem at work. It's their time.
Yeah, that's it. No.
yeah, years ago I had a spell where I was coming down in the night and going to the toilet. And I thought, get myself checked out. Went to the doctor. First thing he said to me was, how much tea or coffee do you drink? And I really like tea. He said, just go decaffeinated, you'll be fine. And he was right. So, it's the caffeine makes you after it. It's, you've got all this to come
yeah.
when you're older.
It's one of the trials and tribulations of risk going through the prostate the other day.
It's a good trip.
He's
The one
out,
and only.
he's out here telling me all about his prostate. It's not a conversation I needed at 9 in the morning.
Prior to breakfast, but after breakfast.
Fortunately, it's after breakfast, but
Was it on here or was he
Yeah.
basically shouting?
oh yeah, yeah. The rest of the coach could hear about it as well. But
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone. Calling at Birmingham Moor Street, Solihull, Dorridge, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marylebone.
Which one is it? Presumably Steve E.
418.
Oh, both.
418. There is no changing. They've already told people to wear extra clothing. Not going to. Well, it's easy.
Yeah, there's a 20 tour in the East Anglia. Christmas. So that might be worth a dabble.
this is me.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I'm off to the sunny delights of Blackpool today.
Oh, you're on the
240
authority one.
and, yeah.
I was just about to say that's working.
Yeah, that's
Ramsey Duffany.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
See you later.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Take care.
Take care, you too, enjoy.
God knows. I didn't realise till the other day that.
Alright, yeah. I was almost going to go on that tour.
I'm going to do that, but it's like 74 man just to get there with nothing.
No, you're just going to do the wrong way. Well, of course, yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot more to get up certain trains.
Yeah, just seem an odd one, doesn't it?
I'm thinking, oh, the one you know,
It makes me wonder because there must be some value to their mainlands. I would have thought a different rail tour would be stacking up their mainlands. So yeah, maybe their races.
Very good morning then, and a warm welcome to anyone joining us at Birmingham Moor Street. 46 lane service through to London Marlybone. Calling at Solihull, Norwich, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Limited Spot, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marlybone. Our timetable into Marlybone at 10:45 this morning. Now we are around 15 minutes late on that service. We have been following a late running West Midlands train up to Birmingham, so it's had a knock-on effect. We'll try and make a little bit of time up on this one if we can. There is some leeway on some of the platforms. So we'll see where we are at Leamington and have a look again in terms of times. But for now, sit back, relax. It's a 6-carriage train. Spread yourselves around and keep all your bags, your personal belongings with you at all times.
Yeah, I don't
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone. Calling at Solihull, Stourbridge, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marylebone.
they do. But you can be them,
Yeah.
in theory,
For how much?
well, it depends on how quick you book. It's not got more location areas, the earlier you book,
There's probably only a limited number. So.
Finally, promoting a new team, warming up.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely an odd one. They're all decent people, but I guess if he wants to retire and maybe it's got his daughter, maybe she wasn't keen on carrying on with it.
That's like what I do with parents. Get like a little
Been retired 2.5 years now.
Really?
NHS England offered redundancy.
The next station is Solihull. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Yeah, I do 1 day's work and the rest of the year off. It's the NHS pension.
Good.
The wife retired at the same time. I'll let you decide whether that's a good or a bad thing. Bit of both.
You haven't both got in the house at the same time, have you?
Yeah, we've moved. I live in Kirby Ashford.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, moved up there a couple of years ago. Been there with grandkids. Yeah, don't get out of these very often.
Jack said, Matt. He was there for the week. Sunday. The weekends, West Coast.
Driving now then into Solihull.
I'm moving out of the van, mate. Yeah, it comes out from time to time, but if you know anybody with a busier social life in Duffield, I'd like to know. He's always out doing something, so yeah, lots of competing interests with him, so no, he doesn't like stopping at that. He did split up with his missus, so yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Chili.
She's planning to. I mean, I've not seen him since the summer, so I just don't know what sort of stage it's at. They weren't married, so I guess makes it a bit simpler. Obviously, no kids at all, so
Yeah.
can be, yeah, can be.
No way.
Yeah.
Says chili.
I mean, like you still saying, both being fairly mature about it. Yeah, yeah. Still like the challenge.
Yeah.
I bet they're just as expensive as these tours.
It is. It's 15 minutes. And it's chili.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone. Calling at Dorridge, Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe, and London Marylebone.
Are they valid on galas?
They are. You pay half. So if it's £30,
The next station is Dorridge. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
All day. Something sticks up there.
yeah.
That's sort of thing when there's just one all-day diagram. And it takes a door fault or something like that. Very bad. Yeah. I've had it happen a few times. I mean, that was one of the things that put me off with all you just relying on one diagram. I can't afford to do that. They're not very good. I know they're not very good on a Saturday. I think it's just one down the back. There's no good return. Yeah, I think there's one. Sunday's the same as one. I think the weekday one's slightly better. I think that's 5 course time on Moor Street is all. But yeah, it's,
Join that. I didn't know you can join RTT. £25. Yeah. So if you join it,
We're now making our way then into Dorridge.
cut all the adverts out.
right.
When you go to the and also maybe a month or so. The new TPE
I think I get back to your train start. Give you the actual number there.
so with this track,
So I think this
at
is
the moment, that may change.
They charge when it comes to passenger service. Oh yeah.
You'd be the first case.
I've got to look whether they were on the Stourbridge this morning. I think it was.
20. That call yesterday.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone. Calling at Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe and London Marylebone.
Yeah. This is a 15. I had this year. Did it through Tesco's.
So a very good morning and a warm welcome to anyone joined us at Solihull and also Dulwich this morning. This is your delayed 0902 Chiltern Railway service through to London Marlybone. I'm going to run through your stops for those who have joined us. We're going to call out Warwick Parkway next. So Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe and London Marlybone. We are running late. We have been following S.bridge train up to Dulwich, so we've been running on yellow signals, hence why we are around 15 minutes late. But now that one's gone, we'll be able to get up to speed. I think we can make some time up on this route, so we'll keep you updated. But just to let you know, this is one of our busiest trains of the week, so we are going to get very busy on this train. Any passengers who find yourself standing on this route, we do have a relief train that does follow us at Banbury, so we advise you, those of you standing, to jump on that one if you wish to get a seat. But for now, sit back, relax. Do keep all your bags, personal belongings with you at all times. Warwick Parkway is your next station, of course, maybe 8 minutes time.
Yeah, I think I've got stuff. Yeah, I can believe it. Makes it a bit simpler. The only thing I could have to change all the iPhone 8 people, I can change all the chargers. And it's a good thing before I took to buy all the new
They do a lot of essentially it's a battery for your phone. So you can leave put it onto your phone. It's not battery, it's very simple. Wireless, you charge it to your
I'm sure the Chinese will get all the details.
The next station is Warwick Parkway. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Yeah, to our generation, it's like scary.
I just want them things.
He's relied on before the day.
I think he's over it, but opportunity is the first one about it. Hey? No, 12 was it? 14, sorry, 14.
So 16,000 off this.
When was the last time I saw you? Was it before COVID? Yeah. Obviously, I come out a lot less.
The next station is Warwick. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Well, we could feel yeah. In a way, I was quite pleased to you.
How can we get out of this now? What's the price you're going to say?
Phone it rang with it.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone, calling at Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe and London Marylebone.
Now right then at Warwick.
There were 227. Pretty right.
What influence
You're looking at kissing the goal.
Couple more plasterboards in.
Which is what we'll do is we won't give one of these idiots and we'll spread that money across the
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marylebone, calling at Leamington Spa, Banbury, High Wycombe and London Marylebone.
One here, one to take right. I'll mix it up for one Americano.
The next station is Leamington Spa. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
So now arriving then into Leamington Spa.
Enjoy it.
We've only lost to the good team, but we're not one of the good teams at all.
Press me.
That's the problem. Bristol City did last year.
That's a 360 trying to do that.
Can I sit in that one? I just want to keep, I need to be able to stretch that leg.
No,
Come on, we're going to be babysitting you all day, aren't we? Yeah.
It's getting old. That's what you do.
Trying to get his leg over last night, she batted it off. Last night, yesterday afternoon, 6 hours on the train, and just tramped home my car. When you're a finely tuned athlete, it doesn't take much, does it, just to tip you over the head?
You're an international something.
Everyone will be picking up with, oh, you sat next to Beaker. Very good, very good. Straight.
Started early.
The Leeds Union, though? Was it the internationals or was it the club one?
Semi-retired players.
Right. It's all for MND. Oh, okay.
Burrows.
So it's all Burrows. Like Rob Burrows. I think it was Toddy Weir or something. I think it was like the 4, 5, 7.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to go, but the weather was so awful.
Right.
It was Sunday, late on Sunday.
I was listening to the rugby podcast. Jim Hamilton and Andy Goode.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's hilarious.
So Jim Hamilton had played in this game. Yeah. And he said, so before the game turns out, he sends a message to his team. Really excited. Because of the next Tuesday is in. He sent it to the whole WhatsApp with on the league lights. So he got absolutely pummeled.
Welcome aboard Chiltern Railway service to London Marlybone.
And he said to his children, I couldn't believe it. I came off the bench
Highway
and
London
I knew what was coming. It just hit me like a brick wall.
Delete for everyone. Hopefully that'll catch it.
They didn't do well in the series though, did they?
Oh no.
Terrible, wasn't it?
The first guy I went down to Wembley.
Yeah. You said
and it was.
Was the atmosphere?
Well, actually, the
was
first one, the atmosphere was good.
Was it? You couldn't hear it on screen.
You couldn't really hear it, but it's sort of, so yeah, the atmosphere was good, and they kind of went for it in the first half, didn't it? But it was mainly just holding action, wasn't it? And then the quality just turned out.
They've got a handful of players, haven't they, Australia, who are acres above any English player.
Yeah. We had like a quick winger, get it out to him. We thought he's going to do it, and they just swallowed him up. Any time he got
Well, the
near
thing is that they used to because he plays in the NRL. He plays in the NRL, so they're used to what he does. And nobody did anything that day. Even the second game, realistically.
When they attacked, they didn't attack. They were way too deep. So they weren't challenging.
It was 1-0.
So the Aussies could just go.
It's like one up. No creativity, just pop it in the big one run in.
The ball got to the winger. It hit like 3 or 4 guys.
It's all just drifting. Look at us, we know all this.
In our day. So Walsh is one of their guys. And Walsh, he did the swan dive, didn't he? And he did all the, so there was a few sort of like girl supporters down there with pictures of him, all that. So he's becoming the celeb, isn't he?
Well, his performance is he might save 2 clean tries.
He's got a big chap in. He's not a big lad.
No, he's not.
No, he's only small, isn't he?
He's like your size.
I'll tell you who filled he is. He's like Tom
There you go, yeah.
Two brothers.
Oh, yeah.
It's with Tim, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, I know. What, Aiden?
Ladies and gents, just have your attention then, and warm welcome to anyone joining us at Leamington's Bar. We're going to be calling at Banbury, Birmingham and Marlybone on this service. Now this one is really busy. I have spoken to our control team. There is a train at Banbury, it's the 946. They're going to help hold it for us. So those of you that are standing
he's got a brother, he's got a brother. Otherwise, actually,
good.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it? Yeah.
His brother's actually Banbury. You can head over to that one. You don't even have to go over the bridge, it'll just be to the side of the platform, and the station staff will be able to advise you. You can just head over to that one, jump on an empty train, and that one will follow us down. It will get you in around 15 minutes behind us, but you will get yourself a seat, and it's not going to be so rammed. And this train is only going to get busier as we head further south. So for those of you who wish to get on yourself a seat on a train, then jump off at Banbury. We're going to be coming in to platform number 3, and that train will be on platform number 4 for you. And that one will follow directly behind you.
Is he over-explaining because he does this a lot? Yeah.
He's a commuter. He's a C
So
something
get
anyway.
a tabard on it, you get like a high vis, so we're here to help. Muggles with you. Overzealous on the quiet car. He'd be a nightmare on the quiet car.
I saw him the other day. I just got on it. And obviously we were chatting to some bird. And he messaged you saying, "Are you working?" He went, "Yeah." Oh, okay. I'm not come down then. And he was chatting away to some bird there. He was, all right.
It's here every day. Been working on this one for 2 years.
And these seats are so impossible to get out of as well. The arms need lifting up a little bit. You've got no leg room.
It's almost a dimensional challenge for people.
Especially if you're in there, you've got to slide across 2 seats and then you get out like
We know you can.
yeah.
I feel a few months ago you were sat in there and I walked past the and I dropped my bag. Outrageous.
These trains stop.
Even worse.
You're going to sit there. I'm chatting to this person.
Like polar opposites, and you on the commute, he'd be like, no, not as long as we understand that we're not going to speak to each other. And this
I saw Bertie a couple of weeks ago, and he's even more recluse.
Oh yeah, I think it's in normal life, let alone on the commute.
Yeah, he's just like. I said, it was 6:20 in the morning. It was. There was nobody around. The train's empty. I said, all right then, see you later, Bertie.
Yeah, won't be working for him. He'll just be sitting there contemplating his name
about smoking.
It's not,
When can I have a plan?
Yeah. Pull into a station, out.
I went up the club the other night to drop some stuff off on a Thursday night, and he's there talking to Phil. He's all dressed up really smart. He must come straight from work. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I just thought I'd pop in." I was okay for enough. He's there like constantly chaining away.
So Jamie started.
Oh, his lad, yeah. Okay.
So he's
come back into the Colts. Because actually, they've got another couple of good seasons there, haven't they? Because Blunty's lot are coming in next year, aren't they? With them. And then it's a gap in it for a year or two, which is a bit unfortunate.
the key this year.
Yeah.
Your Colts, aren't they?
Livestock culture.
Right, okay.
So they're flying, man. They're flying.
There's a bit of grief last week. Yeah, I was at a committee meeting on Wednesday. Leamington, obviously, Royals are in there as well now. And yeah, there was a potentially racially used player on our side by the They don't want to throw the race card in, but they're waiting for an explanation from Toast City.
that was at Colts.
Yeah, Colts, yeah. So Boulders, there's obviously, you know, writing an all single dancing report.
Yeah.
And now waiting for a response back from the still sessions.
Yeah.
I mean, the only I'm trying to think is they got the Ukrainian.
Right.
Yeah. He wasn't there before. He was like a year older, but he was.
He's quite young. He's quite young. He's 17.
Yeah, he's our only. So under 17s.
Yeah.
He's our only older. So there's him obviously. What's the rest of the team? We had a lad who was half English, half English. You know, you'd struggle to stop that.
It's typical. Happened happened to Kofi years ago when we were about under 12, 13. Yeah, because Lucy went off her knock basically about it, and it was something on the field. Nobody heard it outside the field, but all the lads were in and all looked after him. It was sort of like a defining moment really, because actually the team really gelled around it. And sort of stepped up to it. So yeah.
We have a couple of French ones.
They could be amusing.
Julian.
Yeah, we don't care about
that.
They've got form themselves, haven't they? Really, considering.
On Facebook, I still get all the old clips of the French fighting and the old rugby games. Oh, they're class. Oh, the old Biff comes back out again. Oh, yeah. There's one of the England games, and I remember it vividly, where Webb was fullback for us, and we kicked the ball through, and he pushed one of the players, and he's on our try line, the England try line, on the French try line, and you just see the punches flat, and he's passed out before he hits the floor because he's been hit that hard. I remember vividly watching that live, and then I just see it on clip. I think,
he was
Jonathan Webb was it?
Jonathan Webb, You had to have some balls to get on the ball on the ground, didn't you? And
you see it nowadays, like he's sort of pushing, isn't it? Because they know straight away. If
the camera's on them, they'll be off.
They're gone. They're off. Just smell that grass. It's like you're playing.
You do have to put some context to what you've just said there, but you've got Raljacks on.
I won't take up the video. I still think when I'm in the stands, I might come on here.
It's Mr. Unsworth. Oh, no.
We need an old slow fast.
That's the element that's missing from our international squad at the moment.
For those of you who are alighting,
especially you're all pumped up to play yesterday as well.
That one is on platform.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Right. Because I messaged Jam, saw your name, and I picked a Jam about some stuff on the house.
Because Shah were coming back.
Yeah, Shah was playing. I thought,
yeah.
Come down and watch that. Have a couple of pints.
Yeah. Don't Shipster. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
I was actually looking forward to it. Monday, Tuesday, got back to
Oh, when did you sneak it out then? Even before the rains?
Yeah, unfortunately I should have left it. I should have looked at the web, left it. I would have been there, lads.
There should be a notification or something on those poles, shouldn't there, when somebody now changes their response? Like,
I saw it.
It was about Tuesday night, Wednesday, something like
saw your name on there, I thought, then I looked at it again, I thought, because it went up to 19 players.
Because you went in quietly, and then, because I was like, he is in. Like,
Chris Bursley was there as well.
I wasn't quite fully committed.
I was committed watching.
Yeah, because you going in actually caused me to have to, because I had to make a decision, so I just went, oh, go on, I'll go in.
Doing all the pictures.
I know. Oh, Ben sent me, he said, oh, you've gone viral here, because on the cancellation, like, I'm just going in for a scrub.
That would have been quite nice.
That would have been a good game, actually. Yeah.
Yes.
And it wouldn't have been on things, it wouldn't have been.
King's Head on the way back.
Well, it's funny. Coops is funny. He said like, right. Anyway, there's the good news and bad news. Bad news is cancelled. Good news, you've all got to pass. Right, I'll be in the White Horse.
Yeah, so he went out. Jam went out. Pet House went out, and a few others as well.
And Dan Arnold went up to do a 24-hour cycle at the club like that.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing that 24-hour cycle, putting my name down, but then I realised we're going to Twickenham today.
Yeah, what was it, like 3 in the morning?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I thought, oh, no.
Yeah.
But saying that, I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. The
I
daughter
didn't
came
see
in
where
from
the
Lille.
poll was. Are you still on the players chat then? Are you? So, yeah.
I try and poach players for the rugby league. No one does. No one.
Anybody's picking on anybody like that, you kind of go around in direct message. Oh, come on, we don't know. We're a club. We're very
One club.
One club. Yeah.
The next station is Banbury.
That's the thing we still need to
Please
work on. Is
ensure that you
getting
take all your personal belongings with you when
rugby
leaving the
union
train.
players
If
from
you
our
see
club.
something that doesn't
Instead of
look
harbouring
right,
dictating
speak
where
to
they come
staff
from,
or text British Transport Police on
Toby
610.
stealing them all every time. The new player turns up because there's so many Harbury lads.
Okay.
They want the crack, so they get to build a relationship with those players over the summer. And then they go, we'll come to the union for us. So
Stevie Alford and all that sort of stuff.
Stevie's threw his dollars out the pram, to be honest with you. Over the rugby league,
We're making our way into Banbury. Just one final time then, I just remind you, there is a relief service running on platform
he's only
number 1
playing
that's going
second
to
team,
follow
third team now at Harbury.
Expected to
Yeah,
get
he's not
11
playing
or
first
8 or
team.
9 minutes behind us.
So
If you want to get yourself
we were
a
playing
seat,
Club
get on the
Bears this
quiet
year,
train,
and it was a real close
platform
game.
number 1 for that.
We were like
Thank you.
winning by 2 points, and he was on the bench for us, and we had a decent team out.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, I put him on for the last 10 minutes. We ended up drawing 33-all.
Yeah.
And then he comes up to me at the end of the game and says, don't you ever only put me on for that time of the game. He says, I'm not happy at all. And then left all the group chats. And bearing in mind, he's a committee member. Left everything and has not touched breath or spoken since then.
Oh, there you go.
So
you never will put him on for that length of time again.
I mean, I've got a lot of time for Steve, but he was just rude and petulant.
He's a funny guy. I mean, I thought I didn't really know him particularly well, but he is like a funny sort of thing.
Can just go off a bit.
His brothers are far greater for his brother's very great. His brother's
he still
his brother once or twice last year. We had a lot of young lads. From Banbury were really good. Uni lads as well, which are really good. But the step up is because the players we've got are only playing sort of county 2, like we're in or below. So Leamington's there, Harbour's below, and Southend below. So and our main pool is from them. We've got 1 or 2 players, who are Broad Street, Banbury juniors now. But the step up against Telford is too great. So we lost 50 odd points to 0 against Telford. They've got internationals playing. They're that good. And then you've got Nottingham, big pool, lot of students as well. You've got Sherwood, which is Mansfield, pulling out Yorkshire leagues. Cobb Bears has got obviously all the Coventry Rugby Union clubs as well. So we struggled a bit last year. So we took a decision to go into the Merit League this year, just to try and get some wins under our belt, because there is such a big difference between that. Get some wins, get some wins under our belt, get some sort of team camaraderie back together again, and then build from that. So, and then we've got a great under 13s coming through. So another 5 years. We'll be all that. And those under 13s we've played together 5 years now. So that's all Nigel's kids, and they've all played rugby union.
They kept playing, have they?
So there's about
Ian's doing it. It's Ian coach. Because Nigel he
killed himself.
Fell backwards on the stairs.
10 ribs or something.
Punctured and all that sort of thing. Nigel, he coaches.
He's only got half a finger on one hand.
Half a finger, Nigel.
Yeah, he's great. Like with my lad, he's got this trick where he kind of like puts it so it looks like he's got there, and he pulls his finger up like. Theo was like, he literally, I think he'd had a drink, hadn't he? I think that's what, which is why he was not. He was going up the stairs and he fell backwards down the stairs, but he all in the wrong places, fractured his ribs and sort of punctured everything, and it was touch and go.
5 rails we fused together. And the other 5, they absolutely let themselves heal and
Canter's already starting to reach back into it. Yeah. So I was talking to Ian. They did a child safety thing on Monday night, and he was saying, yeah, he's already starting to go. How did the game go? And did this, and maybe think about this, and he said he's already starting to reach back, which he said is a good sign.
Yeah, exactly.
A good sign. Because he's quite the servant, wasn't he?
Massively. He did the rugby union, and then he continued, and he looked at rugby league. Continued straight through into the rugby league for the season.
Because he had no background in it at all. The first season he went in, he literally sort of like, he was just like his kids were going to give it a go. And he was like, yeah, let's come in, and suddenly found himself coaching.
Yeah.
Sort of like,
It's 26 kids at that age group. So even if over the coming years, 5 of those kids or 8 of those kids drop off, you've still got 12 coming all the way who have played rugby league since they were 7, 8. All the way through.
A few old Lem lads there, and the
old Lem Stourbridge. It's a good, and they were beating everybody. Sorry, they were beating every tournament they played in. That age group was absolutely steamrolling because they played all the way through. And that's what you did obviously when you were young as well.
That's it, wasn't it? Just familiarity, really, wasn't it? Yeah, that's all it is. And obviously, all the international players that he played with, he keeps telling us about. Because his school was like a hotbed, wasn't it? You know, of international representation.
He's got a call off.
I told you about my story when I was over at Aviva.
Yeah,
shouting at him. He said, my mate plays for Wigan St Pat's, used to. You might know him. He's got on.
It's like the whole stadium just stopped and looked at you.
There was nobody. He was literally walking back up. Everyone had left, and he goes out, and he was coming back in.
Done.
And it was like that. And I was shouting, Baz, and he went, what?
Can you imagine?
I'm steaming. I'm absolutely. I mean, Michelle's getting pictures took with all the fucking Irish decent players, and I'm shouting, Baz. And I go, what? I was like, sorry. I was literally like that. I was like, sorry. And he goes, I said, my mate, playing at Wigan St Pat's. He's a rugby league. Can I have a selfie? Gave him my phone. My phone's shit, by the way. And he's taken it, and it didn't work. Never worked either.
Yeah.
Never worked. Michelle is absolutely crying.
What makes me laugh about that story is you never played.
I know. And then we got ushered out quite quickly, to be honest with you.
It puts me in mind of I once went over to, you remember Martin Ferraro, Friday? We called him, didn't we? My mate from Gloucester.
Yeah.
Came on a few things, yeah, that's it. We went out
Is he
to...
still alive?
Just. Shouldn't be. It's not just PH, but we went to Ireland for the International Six Nations, or 5 Nations it was then. But we didn't get tickets, just went out on the lash. But we ended up watching the game in the hotel that the players stayed at.
Right.
So they all came back after the game, went up to their rooms to get changed, come down, so all the wives are upstairs, they all come down, all in the bar with us like this. And there was a lad that was playing at Bath at the time, so I was sort of in the Bath area like that. And he was at the bar, stood right next to me, and I was kind of like, so right there. I said, all right, and he was like, oh, all right. I said, oh mate, I said, yeah, really well played today. Everything. He was like, yeah. He said, I didn't get on, mate. I didn't get on like that. I was like, yeah, all right. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be like that. That didn't play out as I expected it to do. Like, oh, you in Bath as well? Maybe come here up, have a beer, and you can.
You had it all planning, didn't you?
All planning in the end like that. Oh, sick.
I had a comedy one just the other day. Bought a house down on Russian Street. Do you know where Clapham Terrace is?
Oh yeah.
Bought one there.
Yeah, too big a bonus job.
And Bob Fiona's on the project.
Alright.
So I've been there. And do you know that street?
There's that pub, isn't there? What's it called?
Yeah, South on the corner. So you used to go down to
died, didn't it?
Clapham Terrace, you could veer off to the left.
Yeah.
There's a park down the back end of there.
Shum lived down that street.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. I cycled down there of an evening.
So I've just got a new car, and it's big range. So I'm driving it again, and there's this guy just walking across the stop, and I'm in the car, and there's like an funny road, not quite worth it, and it sort of jerked forward as it went into the thing. There's not much space, so he has to go like that, and I stop and go, sorry, I look at Joe Lawrence. He's still living there.
Still lives, yeah, yes. He went up to Leamington. He went up to Leamington a few times. Maybe it's a walk of shame, like with his little dog. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm constantly giving up George.
Where's he staying now?
I don't know, I was thinking that afterwards, I thought, I'm going to be open to concept.
You associate with anywhere at the moment, Joe?
He said songs, didn't he? When he left Boss, was he so?
He went to he went to Harvard.
Gloucester, yeah. He was at Gloucester.
But he's still living in Leamington, and obviously
he did a few things up at the club, didn't he? He did like an evening with sort of thing and just chatted. So I took Ben actually, yeah, it was Ben. So it was when he was injured and he was just trying to get back in. So he hadn't quite got back in. Because we ended up having a chat with him, me, Ben and him at the bar for about 15-20 minutes. You just talked about, because it sort of gave you an insight into, because you sort of think, famous guy, we've been alright, and he was essentially saying, I ain't got a job. I said, I ain't got any job, I haven't got any qualifications. It's quite sort of like, he was quite open about it. He says, I don't quite know, this is my life and I'm trying to get back in, but I don't know what the next thing would be if this is not...
If you're not a pundit or you're not sort of, what do they do?
Yeah,
That's the thing,
and he's like quietly spoken, he wouldn't be a pundit, I don't think he'd be any sort of...
Yeah. See, here's the time. If you could get the money, well, just actually as a proper job, but give him a sort of debate. What were these financial
if only we knew somebody that was in a global sort of corporation that had money to burn. I'd bet lots of nondescript roles.
Who's doing a lot of social media posts at the moment?
Maybe he could do your sort of like out of office message. What was it Parsons used to go about? Your out of office message on there. He worked out he was about 400,000 a year over your career, wasn't it? Time you spent updating the date on your out of office.
We had a system where every morning, because I set the date, I'd go on and re-record it. And I get these messages from Parsons.
Laughing his bag up.
Are you sure you got the right date today?
Have you heard from him at all?
Yeah, he reaches out every now and again. We sort of do this on the England-Wales, so he sort of reaches out and does. So we've had a few Cardiff.
Are you going to Cardiff this year? Not actually Six Nations?
We haven't got anything yet. So there's a bunch of like hooray Henrys that he knows down in there, but they all go on the piss all the time. They're all wealthy and not working, so they own part shares in a boat on the Thames and stuff like that. So I've been, as you do, so I've been down there and had we weren't going to the game, but we sort of sailed up the Thames, moored up somewhere, and then went around this town in that sort of watched it in one of the pubs and had a mate. It was actually good crack. They are actually quite good laugh. But it was hilarious because when we were going to Cardiff, they were all coming over on the train. I got to Cardiff, met his brothers. You know, his brothers are rough ass, sort of North Walians, aren't they? And all their mates. So they're all in this pub getting lashed up. And there's these updates from Parsons on the thing, and he's got bottles of champagne and all this sort of like fine food. And all the Welsh lads are going, what the fuck is coming our way like that? So, he turned up, he had like an England flag on. It was like one of the lads grabbed it off his bloke and just swapped his ass with it and stuff like that. It was like a real meeting of culture, so it was really... Well, yeah. So his two brothers are hilarious, like Greg and Dan. So that's every now and again, once a year.
Last time I saw him, we were down watching This is good.
Yeah, and he sort of joined up with us. In fact, might be even worth sort of. It might be a. I'd have finished it, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Stay down here with the brothers.
Yeah.
I can do some research.
Oh yeah, I'm getting back to do it right.
So,
You have to walk far.
Well, both of them require a bit more walking.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, how's that going to work?
That's what I'm thinking. So, first of all,
It's a rubber wheelchair.
I'll just make some introductions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a classic. So you're pushing him around.
Yeah.
Walk back to Richmond.
Yeah.
Then you're on the tube.
Yeah.
Not only that, there's all the pubs in Richmond that aren't as busy as Twickenham. So if you don't want to do straight lines,
yeah, I think that. I mean, was it the last time we went there this one and went out before the result almost turned around, wasn't it?
Scottish game.
We were in a habit of leaving early because we think it's too dusty, and we left and it turned around in the last sort of few minutes.
three tries in the last 5 minutes. That's one.
Okay, that's one way.
The other is just the opposite direction.
Right,
And again, station there.
It is a good atmosphere, typically, isn't it? You know, sometimes it's just time related to getting back.
The only thing about that is
train system on time.
it takes about 15 minutes longer.
So yeah, we had a policy of leaving early and then being stung a few times, so we'll be staying there.
But you've still got to get on the train, so you've still got to keep getting
Yeah, let it die down.
That's what I'm saying. You go to Twickenham, you have to pay £2. Or you go to Richmond.
Whether you'll see down there, whether are they London based?
And the home it's a different line.
Oh, so you don't get on the Twickenham station?
Right, okay.
You walk up a bit, rather than go sort of down to Twickenham.
Right, okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
It's on a different line. And therefore very few people going in, so it's a longer line.
Oh, nice.
And you're going like the opposite direction.
Okay, right.
So I would suggest either Richmond 3 quarters to Richmond. I need to check. Yes, I can have.
It's offset by free beer and easy access to the beer, isn't it? You know?
As
long as it's not pissing down.
Is that one of those that you get?
I know it's going to rain tonight.
It's said 20%.
Right, okay.
You bring your map up.
Okay. Yeah. It's in the Icon Suite and Hospitality today. You've done that, haven't you, a few times with Barclays, haven't you?
We had our own box there.
You got me in there once, didn't you? I remember that was quite good crack.
We've been up there 3 times, and I walked out to Torres and put it to one of my Banbury's messages. From Carberry, who's from Bolton. he was next door with me.
Right.
Sorry, I'm tired. So, normally you would
give it a stretch over extended.
So you got the main road. That main road takes us to
Richmond.
You go back to Richmond.
That's not the way to do it. Like that. Like normal.
Sorry, Dad.
Anything to do with East London, he's all over in it, isn't it?
So we can have a walk to Richmond. Remember we can get across that?
A few hours to play with, haven't we? What time is it? Last train's about 10.
It's 10 o'clock. No, it's not 10 o'clock.
Is it 10 now? Oh, okay. Because it used to be a bit later than
10 past 10.
We've run anyway. Fair enough. Oh, alright. He's just. Right. I mean, you do wonder, don't you? Sort of the association's got to.
So we go.
You don't have to.
No, it's all got to go somewhere, but it's a horrible way, isn't it? Especially if it's early, you know, an early onset. Yeah, a bit of cold sponge or a bit of smelling salts and off you go. Yeah.
Chiltern Road.
Very different level, isn't it? I mean, they've got the science behind it now.
So you're on a different line.
Even at junior level, you know, we're having to do head cases, so we're assessing cases, and the little subtle thoughtful changes, like the fact that the decision is taken away from the player as to whether they'll carry on playing and stuff like that, and actually there's no stigma in walking off.
Was that Twickenham Centre?
No, Twickenham Stadium. There's a Hounslow. Half an hour walk.
That's it. Because we used to, I remember my older lads playing, so I coached with him, and I remember we had players that were just body on the line all the time, into everything, you know, and actually, you know, had a knock and sort of, you know, and then we did that course probably like 2 years ago. And then sort of like showing out and you think, and so a few times you have to intervene and stop and pull him out and say, look, you know, Yes, yeah.
Especially after it's like today's real.
So first one, hole in the wall then, yeah?
Yeah.
Brewdog.
We'll make all of them, then we'll go through a Brewdog.
We could have some really rubbish public, like no one was into the bar and everything.
You never heard of tradition. It's tradition. It's been established now. It's just what you do. Ever since we got those free cans inside, we just open. So you never know how many bloody of those cans we had.
I did like a cookbook table, but just round the corner from that room.
Yeah.
You walked us through that, yeah.
So that bar, that American bar.
Is that where we had the red wine? You took us to red place where we had red wine.
No, that's faulty toast.
Yeah. Full of students, basically, looking at us as if
what you do
we're there to
is
pick them up.
You old codgers. Yeah.
Oh, I want to stay out a bit longer, Dad. No, I'm part of the crowd.
Casio is the Philly cheesesteak. It's a great place to eat.
Yeah.
And it's got batting cake.
It's wicked, I think.
Yeah. That could be it.
I'm into that one.
And it's got
That's it, you know, loosens you up a little bit. Just hit the one in the middle. So it's an odd number. Yeah, the other one, you got the slide and the Brewdog as well. So it's all like, you know, it's like a playground. It's like an adult playground London now.
Which
Yeah.
well, there's another one.
so that Whittle is close to
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, it's like loads of stops on that.
So it'll take about 10-15 minutes longer than queuing time. I imagine. I've not been that way.
What's this? The walk after the game.
Yeah. So we got Richmond.
Yeah.
Probably half an hour.
Yeah. I've done a quick few on the river before.
Or if you go the other way around, the train station in 20 minutes. It goes on a different line. It probably takes about 15-20 minutes to run on the train. But I've done
Whatever, I'll just follow you.
We always stay in the grounds
I'll stay in the ground.
until
The only thing is, it's so rammed, isn't it? It takes you forever.
unless we don't stay in the bars.
Maybe at once, see what it's like.
So the music, there's music, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Typically one person with a guitar on.
Well, the rock bars usually. or we go into the ground. You know, we were in on that double decker before around there.
Oh yeah.
Guinness Park.
Yeah.
Have a few around there.
That bit, yeah.
We haven't done that for a few years. Rather than shooting straight off. Just sticking in your legs, mate.
I appreciate it. You can't get out to Twitter like 3 hours.
No, you might as well just accept that, and yeah, just stay and enjoy and let it die.
So maybe we have a beer and then do the walk to it.
Yeah, just jump in where you.
And then so there's pubs on the way.
What is that? Is it the Cabbage Patch? What was that bar that we met the owner of it in Ireland? Is it the wine? Is it the Cabbage Patch?
Do you want me to retell this story in all accurate? We met a person who had a sandwich bar next to the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, was that?
And it was in Madrid.
No, it wasn't. It was definitely Dublin because there's 2 old birds that were there, and she was like with all of us, and she was ringing it, FaceTiming. It wasn't. It was definitely. It's because it's when we. No, I tell you what, it's because we've done an early exit because we said we're in here in our island, and all we're doing is going to and we went over.
I'm thinking about Andy Stourbridge.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And that one of them owned that bar that's the bar that's just outside Twickenham.
I remember the one actually.
Started early.
Yeah.
I think we need to do a charity walk for him.
Just on the main walk area, and there's an off license next door to it
That's
as well.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's like a hot roast place.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You might be able to get discount.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
I think. Probably.
And his stag do was class though. Over in Brooklyn.
I just remember one of the funnier moments for me is looking at Pistol's face when he was hurt the day of the match, when he was just in so much pain, and he was just like, I can't do it.
And they were duped him to have a shot in that morning. So we've all had them, and he was like, "Hey, you've got to have yours now. We've all had ours."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I can't do it."
Yeah.
Go on. Peer pressure really works so well.
All I remember is being in that outside bar, wasn't it? They had the screens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we'd been drinking that Smirnoff Ice. And I'm just
by the case.
whatever, yeah. And Alan goes off to get the round. I said, whatever you get, I'll drink anything. Just don't get Smirnoff Ice. I've got heartburn on it. No problem like that. And I saw him over the crowd with a crate of Smirnoff Ice on his shoulder like that, going out loud. I'm out. I'm out.
So that was precedence then. Every time we went to the bar, we got a crate of Smirnoff Ice. Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
You didn't care
That was
about his money.
That was a long session, wasn't it? Was that 4 nights? 4 nights or 3?
Me and Kimbo dipped out on one night. Someone was battering our door down saying, "You've got to come out." Like, coming out.
That was me, mate. Yeah. You all ended up in some.
Kimbo was battering
bar, didn't you?
Kimbo was battering the door down. That was it.
No.
I'm often just like Monday morning.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a busy week this week.
I'm going in February.
Yeah.
Just for us.
It's Dublin itself.
We're
It's not a cheap option anymore.
We're doing Dublin one night, and then we're getting the train down to Cork, and then nights in Cork, and then fly out of Cork. So
we just booked to go to Killarney in February next year. So one of the dads of Theo's mates likes his bit of country and western like. So there's a concert over there. So some Irish guy that's quite famous in all of that. So he's doing a concert out there. So we're going out for that. It was a birthday present from his missus to him. But he was just like, "I fancy it." I was like, "I do fancy that."
we're going to see
Ryanair to Kerry.
Yeah, I know. We're doing Cork to Birmingham on Ryanair.
Yeah.
So we bought the Chelsea tickets to go see a chap called Christy Morse.
Oh, do you know?
So he's
Quinta Brigada.
Yeah, so he's not doing any UK tours anymore. So he's only in Ireland. He's getting on a bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to see him in Dublin in Bicester Street.
He's on my playlist, mate. He's brilliant.
We'll
He's a real cracker. He's a sort of real chatter in there. Yeah.
Storyteller, real storyteller. So we're seeing him on the Wednesday night in Dublin.
Yeah.
And then we get the train and having put an ice down.
He was talking. I didn't know he was
Only in
still
Ireland.
around.
Only in Ireland. Yeah. But if you can get tickets,
Come along to that.
You made this musical switch between. Is this like
Can't all be boy bands.
by your hip on the head?
You can't just keep following boy bands down all your life, mate.
Musical storytelling.
comes to us all. Comes to us all.
I mean, basically, the missus said we're going here. Yeah.
I bought it as a present actually, because we've seen him twice. Saw him at Warwick and in Birmingham, and then we've been following him for ages. We love his music, and he's just not touring the UK. This is about 10 years ago. But yeah, he's not. He's only doing Ireland. So yeah, he's a big Vicar Street. I've never been that one, but it's a great venue apparently. Really intimate. It's about 500 people, and then yeah, night there. We're going to. I've never been to Killarney Jail either, even though I've been in Dublin a load of times.
Old Killarney Jail.
Yeah, so we're doing that tour. We did. So I saw the Lions with Viva this year as well against Argentina. So again, I've never done the Guinness Museum after 26 years ago.
I can see why you're downsizing anyway. You needed the cash, didn't you?
So we went to there as well.
And what are you moving to?
So we've seen a house. So our house goes on the market this week. We really like it as a cottage in Brandon, just in between Brinklow and Ruby, sort of South Country.
Ah, yes.
Just on the Post Road. Yeah,
I'm trying to think what I've driven through.
yeah, it's a little village. It's got one pub, community. It's got a working man club, Happy Days, 3-bed house. So I've looked at the Ubers. Ubers are 18 quid. So I looked at that. That's probably the same as the local, isn't it?
They make a massive difference because 3 years ago they weren't anywhere near. It's all the Birmingham.
Yeah, and there's so much traffic going between Birmingham and Leicester because they're all in Birmingham and Wolverhampton. They all like to operate, so they're just looking for a way of getting over, and so trips, backwards and forwards are fine. Have you got any problem?
So Chris are on board with it, and
Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the
the
train.
house opposite is sold in
If you
5
see
days.
something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text
Yeah, it goes on
British
next week.
Transport
We've got some viewings
on
actually
61016.
from the people who bought the house across the road.
Say it.
So before it goes on the market next week, we've actually got some viewings of the property before it actually goes
What,
out.
they'd be interested in buying?
Yeah, they got, so the house across the road went for full asking price, and there's 4 people who put bids in as well in the house.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
So they failed
yeah.
sort of bidders for that one. Oh, okay. They just passed them on to you. You can do that without an agency fee, then, can you? Or
No, sorry,
through the agent.
No, fine.
Oh, that'll go.
The one
No,
was,
I was thinking about renting.
so yeah,
It's a bit.
so there's one on the top of your road, so just look at the one down Caravan. Yeah, so the one on the top of 700. See that? That 5-bedroom on the top, on the right side. 700. Well, we thought about being a bit cheap, but we thought about putting on a bit more than 600, but
You just want to.
we want to get rid of it.
Get it done.
Yeah, and that gives us the opportunity to buy some thin and more
I'll be honest, I'm surprised.
So apparently some of the people who looked at the house opposite, they were looking at new builds. 2 boxes still. Ours has got that through living space at the back, bigger back garden. So yeah.
Yeah, we know a few that bought a bike on Mighton Green.
Yeah.
They're paying a lot of money for those. They're really small plots. I mean, they're quite lucky. They've sort of bought at the extreme of so they've actually got more room out the back than is normal at most of them. I mean, I went to the show houses. They've got 3 show houses all next to each other, and the way they view it is so. I looked out the back of the one show house, and the guy was like, "Oh, yeah, it's quite a big kind of garden." I said, that's 3 houses guarded. Basically, they've taken the fence.
Not put the fences
They didn't
down.
put the fence there, so it gives you an impression. Really. And then you looked
Take all
out
the
the back.
doors off the houses.
Yeah, you went up to the top of the third one, looked out the back window like that, and there's literally just a row of houses being built. Is your whole view?
There's another 750 houses being built at Gallows Hill around there.
Yeah, they're already started. Yeah.
I know it's when I came in today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you just think, where do they go? Where do they channel? You know, it's something they can't.
Try and get down to Gallows.
Yeah.
Between 4 and about 6.
I have to do that run every morning.
It takes me
Yeah.
walk from home.
Yeah.
I've been 20 minutes.
Yeah. Driving it too long.
Yeah.
But it is nuts. Yeah.
I think it's because it's Alfred, right?
Late district. We had to be at school at 7 in the morning, come back in 9 at night, just play.
What's that? The rugby.
To 7.
How's Theo getting on? Enjoying it? Still from home?
Yeah, it's too small now. It's too small. He's a man.
He reminds me of a bit like a Sam Underwood.
He's like boy to me. He's having to start.
Right.
He's quite. He's got a really good tackling technique.
Yeah. Right.
But he's aggressive as well, and he follows in it. Through those six follows every ball.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just loving the contact.
He got
Yeah.
most improved player at Warwick.
Welcome to join us at Highway Services, your delayed and crowded service. 10:14 originally, we are 9 minutes behind schedule. We're going to go straight to London Marlybone now. We are doing there at the moment. 10 to 4, but hopefully we can make a few minutes up en route. We have got a clear run. London Marlybone, then the next station.
Going forwards and couple and then the next week
No, we just had a curiosity really. I mean, and that move where we are.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to London Marlybone, where the train will terminate.
He loves his mates. Firstly, he can walk the road from there, and it's sort of like that'll do really.
So what's your experience?
It'd be good to have maybe a bigger back car. That's the only kind of complaint we have. It's like you've got parts all around it. So actually, every time we talk about it, then it's serious. Both he's like 17 months. So I don't think we will be. It just works.
Think about it again when the kids get
it's got a week.
Yeah, I mean, how much time is he going to spend in back past the age of about 13, 14, which is only, you know,
Lily did pass the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you've got to, when you come back, we're living in the village. It's fun.
Right, so the location is really works.
It's cheaper, lessons are cheaper. I looked into
So
lessons are.
he likes it. I mean, football and rugby is what he plays. I do see him every now and again. Him and his mate love rugby. Yeah, they love it. Because the thing is, his mate used to do something with JP on a Saturday afternoon.
So you can do that.
And he did it, but he fell in love a little bit with the destruction of his mate's life. But take it back. If you can get the rally around, enjoy it. Every now and again, I just reach out and do a lot of yes. Yeah.
She's alright. Yeah, and that one's
Yeah, go on. No, I always suspect it. I'll never take rubbish off it. Could you just hold that? Hold that for a second.
Never even thought about it.
Look, on that.
Thank you very much.
We're all here to serve, aren't we? We're all here to serve. Hop along. Oh, yeah. Not at all.
He doesn't always roll, you know.
Come on, there is. You have 4. Let's just admit. Let's just put that on the table.
So last year, did you have any breakfast then?
No.
Me? maybe that was the problem. That was the root cause. That was the issue.
Well, you just said
yeah.
a pastry.
A pan or raisin or a bit of porridge. That should sort it all out. It's an iterative process, this whole trip, isn't it? This
What
thing.
a burger at Brewdog. Well, listen, this train's delayed. By the time we actually get to Brewdog, it'll be about 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be brunch time, mate.
I don't know how brunch is that.
I mean, you've been having breakfast if you've got 3 course meal waiting for you. Oh, that'll be alright.
Something to learn next time.
Yeah. Bit of steak, some steak in it or something, some wholesome.
Can't beat the hospitality.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. The bar, literally, just there. Somebody came and cooked.
I remember I did a hospital years ago. I did one where you sit down and have a meal. I was invited by one of my colleagues, sat down, and everyone suddenly left at the end. I was just like, well, I was by myself. So I said to the bloke, can I have a carry out? And he gave me 4 cans of Guinness. Got back on the underground. On the underground, you can't drink on the underground, but I was there.
Yeah, we'll be alright here.
Staggered back into Marlybone, went to the pub. Went to the pub in Marlybone.
Shouting into the He reckons I should be there by 11. Yeah, no, there's one other guy. It's sort of the last couple of years.
We got straight in, we're probably about 4 minutes to Marlybone.
So it's a raffle. You actually pay for them first, and then you just win the raffle. So that's where the sliding. That's really good at sort of playing. So you normally just sort of follow the shout out. So I knew this time. Because my lad's in London, so he's got a place down there. And it's been a long time since I've taken the older lads, but I've never taken the older lads as well. So it's just a tip, that's all. So that'll be and then over there. Then we played. They also like squash, which is good. So they play back there, get a shots down the court. You see them talk about. They like fights. They like just playing fights. Yeah. 2 different relationships, so it's 2 different relationships. But, he's running Hartford, so lives between. He's away now. He's just had 4 years in Cardiff. Because he's the same age. He's been taking the tennis lessons. Your daughter, No, you didn't. So his girlfriend, so he met a girl in Cardiff when he was there, so they're still together, and then she got a job in London, so she was moving down there, and it was sort of a pivotal moment, so do I come back, do we kind of do this, don't we, so he decided to throw his work. He hasn't got a job down there, but he's doing some work for me, because he's like marketing, so he's doing like the job marketing, just while he looks for a graduate role. So when she works well, because we can do that remotely easily. She's inside and keeping top of the most days now, just on the work side. So it's good. I mean, it's not complicated. I mean, they've got an apartment which literally is on the car park of Wembley Stadium. So when we went down to that rugby league, just parked in his car park and just had a few drinks and walked into the stadium 5 minutes away. So it's a ideal place, but it's not cheap living at all. But, as a start of the planet, you get the rent, the chair, the rent. So fundamentally, they're just not making decisions and well, I suppose the thing is, one space over here, I'll get it in, I'll do my time, I'll get it on the TV and see where it takes me. And I suppose the thing hasn't done is, in a way, he hasn't really removed himself from his opportunities for London. That's where they are. And actually, it's a bit strange for him that he is London based. Actually, that can make a big difference, really. So that's
on the way, there's an opportunity.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, so you graduated last year. Yes, that would be my instinct. But you know,
So we added.
I did, and I went for a first year. Finished at about 2021. Standard. Went to start working in. I got a job in nowhere for your first job. I literally followed that policy, but actually I had a great few years there. Worked my way through the company. They transferred me down into Bristol. That's where I ended up down in Bristol. You know, and I spent a good many years down in the southwest, and then took me to kind of get back up into the Midlands and Bradford. So I still got the phone, rugby and rugby league and stuff. So it's so I still get, you know, still have my mum still up there, and my sister's Harrogate now, but you know, nice farm and all. So still got these associations. Yeah, you know, you got to get in your vitamins, as they used to say in the olden days.
Not to make
I know. What the mortgage was?
Oh my gosh. Was that a late tournament?
Yeah.
Is that the final?
something like that.
Yeah. I subbed in the previous Thursday for teams College Knots, who were way ahead in fairness. I had to play gave it bloody hell, what was it? 7 minus 7. It was a ridiculous thing. He played it very well. You know, I got to get him off so I just about held my own. So ended up
in Spain.
What was it? So what in terms of this?
I want to
just a total number of points.
Correct. Right.
We can get a full house
so he would have been 30. So I think it was 42.
Spain.
I think it was 5 or 6 points difference at the end, something like that. So I think he got 42. So I beat him in one of the games as well. But then so he's in there. It's about 5 point difference. It's a clever system. No, I don't. It's essentially it sort of puts a lot. But I mean, he's unflexible guy, isn't he? He's just got this sort of like, he's a flat liner really. He doesn't get overrent. And the one time I kind of got inside him, we got a bit frustrated, he kind of fell away. And you could see that he had to keep his shit together, you know?
I want to do that.
Andrew Leary.
Okay.
We positive -2.
Yes, yeah. Right.
No, that might.
And he's good, very fit.
Yes,
Just
he's an endurance over. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he was frustrated.
I was like,
Gary was.
Yes, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, no, I don't want to watch that actually, because he's a great player, as you say, just from a fitness perspective. And I don't know if technically if he's as strong as some of like the kind of Paul Jennings or anybody like that. Technically he's not as good as that, he's a little bit looser, but it changes everything.
So we could choose to you and I play, might get up and down a couple of times. They'll be quite happy to do that for 4 or 5.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the whole sort of reason that I think Instagram's been invented is for sports. So Alice, and you watch them, he's getting explained, and you just sort of think, it's almost impossible. So I look at these games, you know, but actually you're watching them kind of driven in, reaching every part of the court with ease, and just sweeping it up and backing and neutralising it every time. You think, how want to say, and the fact that balls are white typically in those sort of layers, so you can track the movement of them. I think that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And it seems like, and every time I play, it seems to hit the Nickelodeons, and I say, well, that wasn't on. That's why they're internationals, and I'm not, because I'm just unlucky, because we just seem to hit the Nick. That's all it is, that's the only thing that kind of differentiates it. Yeah. But their effortless length and line is just unbelievable, isn't it? You know, the way they do it. And you kind of see, you think, when you watch it on the video, you think, well, that's close. That's what I mean, how close that looks like. They just sweep it off. Oh, is it? Yes, I think it does. Yeah. I know JP does that. Like, he spends his whole life because in the Commonwealth Games, they had like a zone where they had those little short games to try and they set a court up in Newstead, didn't they? Right in the atrium there, and actually had it so like literally people just going on and trying it and stuff like that. I guess you give it a go. It's a game. It is. Exactly. Nothing pulls some level of effort out of you. You know, you don't feel like you. I mean, I never wear a watch with you, but it'd be really intriguing to know. Travel sort of distance in a typical game, or when your heart rate goes.
We've got my personal ones, Wilson Water license. The move we're doing now, they're on
But you forget about it, you don't feel like you're excited. It's all about where that ball is and what you're trying to work out as a strategy against the other players.
So, we're going through instructional nothing happens with knowledge of it. Almost entrapped. There will be another round. Whereas I could just always trying to cut the 6, 7, I can play an hour, I can play 2 sessions. Quite close up there, like that, but actually I organise sort of training on the cardio zone, scratched it down, and no, there isn't anything to do to substitute for it. But there was a company that were doing all about AI. That's my job. They show stuff all over, and it is significantly different. You don't think, actually the whole way you play, the whole mindset you've got is just so different. They did a tournament and I went in, I was number 3 string or something like that on the racquetball, and playing with people that play racquetball, and you're thinking, it's so frustrating. Just playing certain people, I was trying to think who it was. Andy Campbell I played, ended up playing, and he's playing a lot more racquetball now. And he was just sort of playing with me, because every time I tried to hit it, it just seemed to make it easier for him. I'm just thinking, I just need to take some energy out of these shots. Yes, No, I contrast it as well against play a bit of tennis. Less so at the moment, but and it isn't terrible in terms of like you just go for a stroll around the park. It's all logistics. You're constantly retrieving the ball and getting yourself ready, and all the sort of like ritual. That's it. You literally pick it up, we're off in squash, and then you can't go anywhere. It's in this small room with us, Can be. Well, you can serve it, and it'll not get back. So there's a good percentage of the things that are You're getting retired, lad, are you? I've just been going through it. What are your numbers? Are you looking at the numbers or what? Yeah, I've got a restructure. There's a restructure going on. It's part of it.
list.
Right.
I know what we're going to do that. Right,
Yeah.
what I'll probably do is give myself a transition.
Right.
What about you? You work going alright?
Yeah, it was going alright.
Still travelling over to Venice?
Denmark. Yeah, still over there every other week. I was there this week, Monday to Wednesday. No, actually Tuesday to Thursday this week. It's going alright. My one long Amazonian-esque, big out there. Tell you what, it's the one place where I just feel average. I literally feel average over there. People don't even blink. You know, they're going, I'm not comfortable with this. Yeah. All of that. So yeah, it's going well. As long as we've got 3 full-time guys on the project with him at the moment. The Geneva one's coming to an end, but we've got 2 in there. So it's going well, as long as they get paid off, because the constructor is in all sorts of financial trouble. And we ain't got the protection quite that we had at the UN. So this one, I'm kind of looking at it tentatively, getting slower and slower paid. I'm going, there's quite a lot tied up in this. I'm wondering whether or not we need to scale back a little bit the exposure. So if we get that paid off, then it's all good. Yeah. That's it. We only need. Oh yeah. He's consultancy, wasn't it? I thought you were going to talk about Paddy then for a second.
He's been working out of real teams. He's been going out to Australia.
Yeah.
They've had him on like a furlough. Company that he's working. Consultancy and and he said, I'm holding the brand. They don't touch what they used to do. Even though they've got my easy
Jesus.
He said they like consultancy.
Yeah.
He's in the
yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I do pay the consultants in a way before I get paid. It's always the way I've sort of done it. It helps. It helps the relationship. It's at my risk really, you know. And it's sort of one of them. And I'm starting to think now. It's an Italian company, and the guy, the project leader is I would trust him as far as I could throw him really. You know, I've known him for quite a while. But sort of, yeah, he's one of them. He's sort of like. I'm at the cusp of it now, thinking I'd do it again. Is there anything else? You need your echo, you know? That's one saving, isn't it? When you're retired, you won't have to pay for that off too often, will you?
I'll get my what's it called?
Do you know my mate Steve, the tall lad from Hull? He had implants.
No. What, Turkey? Turkey implants?
No, he did it in Manchester. But he had full implant, and he's got a full proper. I mean, he was bald as a fucking star. He's now. He showed me the pictures of going through the process. They put this band around your head, which expands the head so that you can put all the needles in. I mean, it looked horrendous. And he said it was one of the most. I mean, he played rugby. One of the worst pain he's ever had in his entire life. But he's now got a proper full head of hair.
Right.
I mean, like, yeah, you wouldn't recognise him again.
Red. Next year I'm going to
Yeah. Big comb over.
If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it like sugar.
Yeah, make best use of it.
You're taking a little bit of a lift.
I definitely want to just trying to
Just get your pint again, stick it in your leg.
I don't do that often.
But you'll be moving away from the Kenny look then, won't you? Kenny Rogers is your trademark now, mate. You can't move away from that.
I'm going to go like, do you watch
A black stuff.
Yeah.
The farmer?
Oh, yeah.
He used to be a Phoenix Nights.
Yeah. Why don't you just leave it in and we'll get some charge on it?
Well, you were just wrapping it up and it made me. Oh, it's C, mate. It's a C one. I'm the other one.
Oh, you're the old
charger.
You're the old one.
I'm the old charger. Yeah. Oh, they just sold it. In fairness, I don't need a charge. I've got loads of charge. I just thought top it up.
No, cool.
Yeah, the 94. Perfect.
I brought analog stations as well, just in case.
We're going to make our way down into the tunnel.
Oh, look, graffiti thing. Bill, you love
Our
that.
final destination, Northlands.
Street art.
Yeah, good was that Waterloo going through there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, storytelling country
Service. We have made some of that 15 minutes late.
Bristol.
They're brilliant.
But do we should say ahead.
Hey, who's got the steps on that?
There's a lot.
Hey, who's got that? And the boots.
I can't take the piss either way because I like both genres that you're taking the piss out of the other one for.
See, I like more country, but Michelle likes storytelling. So,
Yeah, storytelling, sad story, which is the Irish folk. Sad stories. Didn't make it to St Nick's then for the country.
no, we're away.
Never known anything like the weather that
We
day.
forgot it.
Bloody hell. It was a quagmire. And it's literally had stripped the whole festival of anybody other than the people that really actually
Because we saw you the year before, didn't we? 'Cause we were sat
You were
sat
outside listening.
With our cans. You can't sit around beering, can you? Well, you could.
No,
We did
yeah.
But we thought we'd sit outside, have a few, and you walk past us. So we
Yeah, but
pull
like
out chairs.
blatantly. So you,
Oh,
some
yeah.
people do it on the other side and they're looking at the pad and hear it, but you did it so you could look straight through the gate and see the stage and listen.
We went on Sunday.
Yeah, you were on the Sunday, wasn't it? I didn't go last year. Yeah, so you had the pictures. It was good. The music actually was actually
Pretty
really
good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just it's absolute piss. But you kind of once you soak
you wet,
yourself,
you wet.
you just
Once
you
you
go in.
commit it,
Yeah. That's it.
If you run a proper code,
Was it 10 gallon?
I didn't think about wearing it.
That would have gone down very well on the tube.
Okay.
I haven't researched that quite as much.
I wish you'd worn it now, to be honest with you.
Where the train will turn.
Constantly flicking it
Yeah.
from the
Please
back.
ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Thank you for travelling with Chiltern Railways. We hope you had a pleasant journey and look forward to you travelling with us again.
Right, so what's the plan from here then?
Straight on the tube.
You got an umbrella? Umbrella. We need to
On the wall. Straight on the tube.
If you'd have been running late.
I do quite like the little one in the pub in the station. Yeah, the sports bar.
The sports bar, it's too
yeah. No, we're doing You're in there. Robin, he's about 15-20 minutes late, isn't he? Delayed?
Yeah, but he was getting in at 9:30.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay. He's very excitable,
He is.
isn't he?
He
He
is.
is very excited. Yeah.
He's like little puppy. Yeah.
Did you see the link he sent on he was sort of saying about the Instagram with Trump on it?
I can't.
And it was something, it said something about, why do you go to like the rugby, drink 15 pints of beer and piss on the carpet like that? He said, is that what you're going to do? And then there's Trump at the bottom said, maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows what I'm going to be doing like that. And then it's sort of the bottom, if I don't do it, England will lose. So, it is directly linked.
You see that video I put on there?